Hi, I'm Chris with Afflitcor Broadheads, and today I'm going to show you how I prepare our bones for bone broth. Okay, so the first and only tool that you're really going to need for this job is a decent saw. Now, if you want to get like I have, this is just a cheap fine tooth pull saw, 10-inch saw from Harbor Freight. $7. They work really good. You don't need to go buy a really expensive saw. A hacksaw will work. I do like the finer tooth saws because you don't have any little chunks of bone. I don't like to have to go in and keep rinsing things and picking off little pieces of bone. So the finer tooth saws are what I like to use. And I also like to cut my bones a little bit smaller. A lot of guys, they may just cut this in half and go with it, but I like these smaller pieces because it seems to me when I boil them down for the broth that I seem to get a lot better content. I'm able to get all the marrow out of the bones. There's none that gets stuck in a longer piece. So basically that's it. And to use the saw, you got to be careful because most of them have a flimsier blade. The hacksaw, if you're just doing this for the first time, might be easier for you. But since these saws cut on the pull, I just like to start on a pull, follow that same mark, and that's it. You get a nice clean cut. You can see the marrow in there. It comes out really nice. You can separate that little piece of tendon there. And I leave all that on there. Some of these bones, when I'm butchering, I'll intentionally leave a little bit of extra meat on them. When I'm doing my bone broth, I love to include the spine because then you get all that awesome meat that was left on there from when you took the back straps off. There's always a little bit left there, so that really helps. And then what I'll do is I'll separate the bone broth from all the pieces of meat that are left in, and then I will can separate broth just for making like beef soup, vegetable beef soup, and then I just have clear bone broth for whatever other recipes I want to use. So that's really basically it. It's really simple. So I hope you enjoyed that little tidbit and it helps you out. Hit subscribe, give us a thumbs up. If you have any questions, drop them in the comments.